Hello everyone, this is Smiti. Today I'll teach you the modern period. This is the 8th chapter of s.st of class 8. So let us start. So the modern period in India began in the 18th century after the death of Aurangzeb, the Mughal emperor in 1707. The ever political scenario and the entry of Europeans to India herald the dawn of modern period in India. East India Company came to India just as a trading company, but soon after that it was able to take control over large part of India. By 1858 the power of India went into the British crown. The 19th century witnessed various measures adopted by the East India Company to extend its power over India, like military action, introduction of railways, postals, various acts, etc. The revolt of 1857, initiated by Indians, was a major event in the Indian history, but it was suppressed ruthlessly by the Britishers. The British rule continued in India, but subsequently the Indians were also very much angry. The discontentment among the Indians also continued, which strengthened the national movement for freedom for gaining independence. The major events of the 20th century were partition of Bengal, formation of Muslim League, Rowlatt Act, Jallianwala Bagh Massacre, etc. British also introduced many reforms to pacify the Indians, that is to make them quiet, but still Indians continued their struggle for freedom, and finally in 1947 India became independent. Now the sources of information about the modern period we have to study in this chapter. So the first source is British documents, the events that took place before independence. They give us information about that period, such as Simon Commission 1929, the Morley-Minto reforms of 1909, the Government of India Act 1935, etc. They tell us about the people and the act at that time. Various bills that were introduced in the British Parliament, such as Arms Bill, Albert Bill, etc., they also tell us about the condition of that time. Now we have the books. Books printed during this period were preserved in private as well as public libraries. Many books are still available, such as Anandmant by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, My Experiments with Truth, Mahatma Gandhi, Unhappy India by Lala Lajpat Rai, etc. They have been reprinted from time to time. Many prose, dramas, poetry, etc. The biographies, the autobiographies written during that period also tell us about the condition of people during that time. Next, we have the letters, the writings. They provide information about the developments of various periods. Example, collection of Gandhi ji about his life we can find from the Gandhi Smriti that is situated in Rajghat. It is one of the biggest museum having a collection of 60,000 books on Gandhiji and 6,000 of his original photographs by the freedom fighters such as You Give Me Blood, I Shall Give You Freedom given by Subhash Chandra Bose, Freedom is My Birthright by Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and many other slogans tell us about the patriotic feeling for the freedom struggle during that time. Next, we have the newspapers of that time, the Bombay Times, the London Times, vernacular presses such as Tilak's Kesri, written in Marathi, Amrit Bazar Patrika, written in Bengali, are also important sources of modern history. Next, we have the administrative reports of the government. Reports of the government on the tribes, the caste, and the land revenue settlements are also sources of information about the modern period. Internet and the databases. Internet or the database such as Digital South Asia Libraries, British Libraries Oriental, and Indian Office Collection. These are the of or sources of information that provide us lot of information. Last one, we have the old buildings, articrafts, and the people. The architectural style of buildings of that time, the articrafts, that is the handicrafts, and the people of that period tell us lot of tales about that period. That gives us insight about the people and condition of that time. Many, those who participated in the freedom struggle, they share their experiences through which we come to know about that period. So these are the sources we have to study in this period. Thank you.